Hello, and welcome back. We are going to be doing the Blade of Galadriel. I guess the reason why I'm stuck at 97% of that is because of those quests I can't do without the game breaking. So, we'll start the Blade of Galadriel. Normal as always. I'm not a... I'm not confident enough in my abilities. Or I know my abilities well enough to know that I can't do anything higher than normal without... Well, I'm having to deal with things other than the game. Maybe I should have checked if the recording was working before I started. Oh well. Last time on, everybody loses a fingy. Wait, wasn't in the main game she lost 2 other fingers? Like her pointer finger and her pinky. Oh, she got her fingies back.
My lady. I failed you. I stood with Celebrimbor. I wore his ring. We failed to defeat the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord and the Bright Lord are one. A flaming eye above Barad-dûr. But I sent you to Mordor for the Nazgul. And your work is unfinished. Look to Minas Morgul, and the Nazgul who dwells within it. You know the one of whom I speak.
He died. I took the new ring and left him to die.
He now wears the Ring of Isildur. He belongs to the Dark Lord. It falls to you.
My lady, I cannot. Let me come home.
You will wear the new ring. You will finish what you started. Then you may return home.
It will be done.
Pandor's just in the background talking. So does this mean that we have to, the way to kill Celebrimbor is that we have to throw the new ring into the volcano? Or is this one more easier to break? Okay, let me just Quickly check the recording. Because I have had many difficulties in the past. Using special actions. Infuse enemies with light. Hold to use cone of light. And infuse enemies with light in the wide area in front of you. Press B to throw a light bolt at your enemy. Target enemy. Infusing them with light and knocking them down. Fully infused enemies become blinded. When an enemy is blinded, press B to execute them.
My light will be their undoing.
Burn! Press Y to gradually heal over time. Ah.
You've been injured. My light will heal you.
Okay, so we have the Oryx abilities from when they do the battle thing. I must blind you!
It's the she-elf! Thinks he's better than me! He's not better than me! I'm better than me! So I'm the best!
He's not better than me, I'm better than me! Oh, hi, Italian. Okay, it actually left him at the level which I had him at, I think. Did I leave him at level 60? I don't remember. It's been a couple of days. No, more than a couple of days. Separate from Celebrimbor, Italian now wields Isildur's ring of power and rules the fortress of Minas Morgul. He is pitted against the flaming eye above Brandor and protects Middle-earth by keeping Mordor in a state of perpetual conflict. To be fair, that kind of tracks. I tried to not... Oh.
Ready to die? Take this! Foul elf magic! Heard something over here. I don't like this!
Actually, do I have a skill tree? Oh, hi, Italian. Yes, I have legacy skills. Which, considering I almost got every skill in the game. Cone of light, light bolt, quick shot. But yeah, this requires... Looks like it does the same thing as the knives did, but it requires arrows. Okay, and that's her version of the fireball. Oh, we can make traps. And she has her own elven rage. Light blast. To make them go boom. But yeah, some of the captains, I don't remember which ones they were, that could...
Standing around. I'd say we earned it. Why? I've spotted a filthy elf!
Get blinded! Get blind! 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 And then he just disintegrates. I do wonder why she's using light, but since Celebrimbor didn't use light at all, and so, but it might just be because she's the Lady of Galadriel and she's has something to do with it. Light, 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 light. I don't care if it's inefficient and stupid. I find it fun. Don't eat the Smeagol. Speaking of, where is Smeagol? Golem, come out and play. Knife in, belly out. Wonder, can I poison? Yes. I'm going to miss to be able to poison things at a range.
You will find him in the Great Hall.
This feels very familiar.
Bright Lord's gone. He's the Grave Walker.
Let there be light! Oh, it just knocks them down instead of killing them. Oh. I wanted to play with them a bit more. I don't remember if Galadriel's ring could heal, but then again, I don't remember anything about what the Rings of Powers can do.
He is changed. He belongs to the Dark Lord.
I can hear you!
Your time has come, Nazgul.
You will not kill me again.
I would have left if you used the Palantir to block. Plot armor, go!
You wear Isildur's ring.
And you wear Celebrimbor's.
Oh no, he has my equipment! Well, except for the armor.
You should have died.
Celebrimbor deceived you, as he deceived me.
Light! Light!
I was sent here to kill you.
That will not happen.
He's right! The Lord demands he lives!
You serve Sauron.
I serve Middle-earth.
Sauron's currently busy. You saw to that yourself. Let me just go and slide towards you. Oh, cutscene.
I may wear a Isildur's ring, but I am not yet a Nazgul. Shelob saw the future that has come to pass. She saw the great eye above Barad-dûr. And she also saw the need for a counterbalance.
Are you that counterbalance?
No. We are.
I was sent here to kill you.
You once told me that in the war against darkness, stalemate is victory. Do you still believe that?
I believe Mordor and the Nazgul must be contained. But how long can you fight this war before you fall and join them?
I don't know. So perhaps you should stay close. Come. Look.
I wouldn't if I were you.
After the Witch King's fall, an attack commenced against multiple fortresses.
And by who?
That is what we need to find out.
As one power falls, another one rises.
That is the way of Mordor.
Never look into the Palantir unless you're a hobbit. Because it's the only way to keep anyone who wants any information to know that they're not going to get any.
This fort would not withstand an attack of ghouls.
It's not the ghouls that concern me.
My lordship,
Attacks have commenced against the other forts. We must prepare.
this is unfortunate. If attacked now, we'll fall.
What has happened?
Osram's departed a week ago to avenge his blood brother. Took his drakes with him. We have not heard from him since. Yesterday, Thrak was poisoned. He confronted Ahisu, who denied responsibility. Thrak, perhaps deranged by poison, stabbed Ahisu, who then bled to death.
It's a wonder you've been able to hold the fort as long as you have.
We won't hold it at all without reinforcements.
I may know a few orcs who could provide the defenses we need. They are unique.
Very well. I must attend to the fortress in Saragost.
Saragost,
Whereas you now wear the ring.
I will not dominate these orcs. But I will bring them back, one way or another.
Get the stick!
This should be interesting.
A state of perpetual war. Help Talion defend his fortresses and reconquer those that fall. You will need to recruit allies in your battle against the Lord of Mordor. Some orcs will join your cause if you aid them in theirs. You will only get one chance to recruit each of these orcs. Fuck. Throughout Mordor, roving warbands are launching invasions of their own, vying for territory and seeking the spoils of conquest. Defeat the leaders of these warbands to gain powerful pieces of gear and use the mighty weapons of war to turn the tide. Fucking hell, this is not going to go well. I know myself. I am not good with compromise. I am very good with murder. Yeah, I think Arkoth might be the one who's been poisoning people.
With every hour you wait, he falls further into darkness.
You sent me to kill Nazgul. I will do what is needed when the time comes.
Thus, she couldn't have killed him. And it became very close that you were going to lose your blade. Defeat the Deep Delver and recover the gear. Not all orcs have been instruction. Seek out Olog, now this is the architect, and put his experience to work. Let's start doing these ones. Plus, I don't even know how strong she is. Doesn't give me a level. And she doesn't have any. Oh, she has level 25 gear. Oh! Carved Light Gem. From healing abilities. So let's put this on armor. Yeah, and everything we've purified we can fast travel to. I don't know how much easier it's gonna be with her. I think it's actually gonna be worse. Defeat the Deep Delver and recover the gear of the elves who came to Mordor before you.
We came here to eradicate the filthy spiders, and what do we find? Now elves are infesting the place. This
You stop that.
Go die! Any left for me? Getting awfully marked up, you are. I'll have your head. Watch out for the light.
Light, 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 light. I don't care if this doesn't do much. It is hilarious to me. Light, 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 light. Light, 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 light. Light. I don't think he ignited. Okay, killed captain with a beast. Yeah, of the caves was the highest level we saw of them, right? Yeah, 30, 27, 31, 22, and 17. He'll be difficult. So let's go to the next one. Spiderhawk, no. The Wasp was definitely the most highest. Hi. I think Exterminator is next. Spiderhawk would be, Webbreaker would be the next. I'm gonna try my best at recruiting everybody, but yeah, I'm not the best at I don't even know if we can even get categories. Oh no, we did. So we saw that as a power that she has. Oh, she won't dominate an orc, but she'll dominate a category.
Did you hear that? Look, a she-elf. What is your business here, Elf? You in league with the spider? Like that ranger of Gondor? She gets into your head. That's why we're going to split hers open.
Okay, he's arrow proof. How about executions?
Just healing.
Why did you stop attacking? Don't stop attacking! Attack him!
Fool, I'm too smart for that.
Light! 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 Projects a sphere of light which heals allies and infuses nearby enemies with light. That seemed helpful. Let's get intensity though, and then next we'll get ward. We're never going to get these things because I'm having too much fun just shooting light at people. Next would be Spiderhawk. Is he in 2? Oh, he's about to be in 1. Or would that be in none?
Spiders are scuttling! Filthy, sticky pests! Their webs gum up the machines! So, we're gonna burn every last one out of Mordor! And I think you're gonna get caught in the blaze!
Light! Oh, he's immune to light!
I really don't.
Brutalize him!
Don't even try it. Can't hurt me.
What the fuck's going on with this guy? Okay, so it still heals. We might want restoration just because it gives people light, heals nearby allies. That one we definitely need to get. That is a terrible idea for me. What are our Elven? When killing enemies, invisibility granted for lasts longer and can use for multiple stealth attacks. That I could definitely do eventually. Okay, Wasp is the strongest. So I guess it's of... Oh no, it's not of the caves yet. It's you. Actually, do I know any details about these guys? I do. I don't have any frost attacks. Okay. Looks like I have to do a straight up fight with him. How about you? Oh, you're gonna be the one which I just shoot light at constantly then. Unless you're immune to light, you're going to get shot at constantly with me. And you're the one who I will shoot to death. One shall be rid of their arrows, the other one shall never see again. Ah, it's you again. Can be killed with a single charged headshot. Here's some spiders. Have fun. For the challenge! There's Italian troops. Thank you for the treasure. Have fun.
Dangerous round here, Elf. Not because of the giant spider lurking in the caves. Because of the machine orcs who've come to exterminate her. Stand back. She's a quick one. I hate fancy.
If only you weren't vigilant against stealth.
No, I think not. You think I'm slow? I
Yes.
know that trick. Not too sharp for that trick.
And then we'll get Restore after that. And then we'll get Blaze and all these other ones. I just wanted to get those ones now. Not the most difficult thing to do. Just because of my playstyle. Light. Next, we'll go for the cave. Even though he is more difficult, I do want to do it next. Let's see how difficult it'll be. How many arrows are nearby? About 3 or 4. Hint! Seek the fire chaser gear before facing this challenge! No.
Let me tell you about the machine. It does not stop. It does not slow. And it does not abide men, or elves, or spiders.
I wanted to conquer them.
Come on, spider! We can't let that elf filth escape! Eliminate the Caragor!
Okay, so he's immune to executions. I forgot.
Where'd you go? You're doing well, but you're done. Oh, yes.
He's immune to light, so it doesn't even matter if I...
Prepare to this. Hey. I've got you. You're dead.
See? Doesn't matter if I do that.
Where'd you go? It's your doom. Oops, sorry. Your time's up. Get back here. Did I do that? Sorry, chum, no good. I dare you! That hurts! Still ineffective! You're gone! Hey!
I'm pressing X, not A.
Where'd you go? Death comes for you! Can't win against all of us!
Are there arrows inside? Oh no, they're up.
You're not getting out of this! You can't beat all of us! Attack from all sides!
What was the challenge? Kill beast, kill Captain with the Beast, stealth kill, spirit strike, and kill strike. You guys got this. I believe in you. Well, I mean, they did do it. They lit themselves on fire by accident, but they did it. I don't think that counts, but... Though it was hilarious. Yeah, it didn't count. So we got this upgraded. Still doubt I'll get the others, but...
The spider Shelob lurks in the caves. Ancient though she may be, she is not invulnerable, and soon she will feel my sting. Here, I'll give you a taste.
Light! Light! Your first mistake wasn't to be immune to light!
Ready to die again?
Light! Light! Light!
Many elves have been sent to Mordor, and each has met their end here. They come clad in formidable armor, wielding mighty weapons. And when they find an orc, they kill without mercy, until they find me.
Oh! I got the Lightbringer rune. Lights of needs. Okay. And then we have the Beast Hunter's rune. So we'll have the Lightbringer set eventually by the looks of it. Oh, we have fire, Venom, Ice, Beast, and Light.
This is a very fine make. The armorer who forged it was gifted indeed.
In some respects. In others, he was flawed. You know this better than most.
I thought it was going... The Lawless. Okay, so we got some... Oh, we got a lot of things to read. Galadriel, Lady of Lorien. In the place of a Dark Lord, you would have a queen, not dark but beautiful, and terrible as the morn. Treacherous as the sea, stronger than the foundations of the earth. All shall love me and despair. I believe that is when Galadriel was offered the One Ring by Frodo. Galadriel's history among the elves stretches back to the First Age, but in the present day she is more troubled by Sauron's stirring in Mordor than her peers, and she more willing to take action. She dispatched Galadriel, one of the elves' most accomplished warriors, to hunt the Nazgul and Mordor, and thus keep Sauron occupied and off balance. Galadriel knows that Galadriel cannot permanently kill the Nazgul, but Galadriel hopes that she can frustrate and delay the Dark Lord's rise. Even Galadriel joins forces with Celeborn and has a new ring cut from her finger. Galadriel orders her to put the ring back on and defeat Talion, the newest of the Nazgul. Dark Talion. Holding Mordor at bay, I saw a battle upon a tower. I saw the Dark Lord defeated and the Bright Lord take his place. But the world did not change. I repeat, the world did not change. After his separation from Celebrimbor, Talion put on one of the 9 rings of power. Well, one of the 9 rings of power for men, because 9 were men, 7 were dwarves, and 3 were elves. In an attempt to hold all of Sauron's armies within Mordor. From his fortress at Minas Morgul, the Nazgul ring the Nazgul ring he wears banishes him from death as effectively as the bond to Celebrimbor once did, and to the orcs of Mordor he remains just as fearsome. Yeah, because the ones who has the ring is the guy in Rivendell, Galadriel, and Gandalf. Those are the 3 with the Elven Ring of Power. Gandalf got his from the Boat Master? The Crossing Master? The guy who goes between Middle-earth and where the elves are from. Forge of the Rings of Power. I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power. Last of the House of Feanor, Celebrimbor was the greatest of the elven craftsmen, responsible for crafting the Rings of Power. Working with Sauron, Celebrimbor made 16 great rings for the men, and dwarves. Without Sauron's knowledge, he made 3 more rings for the elves. Yet he was deceived by Sauron, who had crafted the one ring to dominate the other rings. Sauron then captured Celebrimbor and directed him to further perfect the One Ring, inscribing it with Tangor script. Realizing the scope of Sauron's ambition, Celebrimbor escaped with the One Ring, using the One Ring's power to raise an army of Aurochs. Celebrimbor fought Sauron for domination over Mordor, and after taking battle against Sauron, Celebrimbor defeated the Dark Lord, but lost the One Ring when it slipped off his finger and onto Sauron's before the killing blow. In revenge, Sauron murdered Celebrimbor's family before his eyes, then killed Celebrimbor with his own smithing hammer. But with Celebrimbor's fight bound to the One Ring, he was doomed to remain a wraith until the One Ring is unmade. Celebrimbor's spirit possessed Talion's body when the Ranger died at the hands of the Black Hand of Sauron. Celebrimbor had been a wraith so long that he didn't initially remember his name or past, but with Talion's help, he had regained his memories, including the memory of how to forge a new Ring of Power. Plus he possessed the hand of Sauron the Black Hand of Sauron and killed Talion and his family. Don't forget about that bit. Few in Mordor know Celebrimbor by name, but many know him as the Bright Lord, a union of Talion and Celebrimbor. The present-day orcs who flock to the Bright Lord's fortresses don't realize that the Bright Lord they heard about in folktales is the same historical figure. Celebrimbor himself, who took the Bright Lord moniker centuries ago when he first strove against Sauron. Celebrimbor and Talion diverged after Talion refused to dominate Isildur and killed him instead, freeing his spirit from the Ring of Power, the Ring of Power's domination. Celebrimbor inhabited the elf Galadriel, gave her the new ring, and left Talion to die. Celebrimbor traveled to Barad-dûr to confront Sauron for the last time. Celebrimbor and Sauron fought to a standstill, locked in ceaseless conflict atop Barad-dûr as the unblinking flaming eye. Weaver of Fate, lost child of Ondulant, let us master this unhappy world. I serve none but myself. Shelob's presence in Mordor predates that of Sauron. She is the last child of an ancient evil named Ungoliant, and many of Middle-earth's mingling spiders, including those of Mirkwood, are Shelob's descendants. To most, she is known by the form of a great spider, which inspires fear in orcs and men alike. When Talion and Celebrimbor forged the new ring, she snatched Celebrimbor away and exchanged him for the ring. This vision of the future she granted Talion guided his path through the siege of Minas Ithil and beyond. An uneasy alliance begins between the three, though as Celebrimbor is wont to remind Talion, while Shelob might be the enemy of Sauron, it is unclear whether she is their ally. Shelob's actions are driven by a powerful vision of Celebrimbor and Talion at the top of Barad-dûr, where they defeat Sauron. From there, she saw the Bright Lord's army conquering all Middle-earth. This was a vision that haunted her, and one that she would not let come to pass. Instead, she wove the web of fate that led to the dissolution of Talion and Celebrimbor's alliance. For the sake of Middle-earth, Mordor needed to be held back, which she accomplished by creating a permanent stalemate between the Flaming Eye of Barad-dûr and the Nazgul, Talion, and Minas Morgul. Not permanent. We all know that. Slayer of the Dead. You can't fight a war against the undead. There's no way to win, but you still have to fight, and you've got to kill every last one of them. Once a powerful trickster of the mystic tribe known as Okoth the Poison Maker, this orc was changed forever on the day his blood brother, Posh, was raised by a necromancer. Okoth was initially overwhelmed that Posh, whom he had seen killed in battle, had been returned to him, but his blood brother had been permanently changed and would never be the same again. Okoth returned Posh to the dust and gained his title as the Slayer of the Dead. Okoth's loathing of the undead took root that day, and he devoted himself to their destruction. He became obsessed by the abomination known as the Grave Walker, and began tracking him. When he finally ambushed the undead ranger, the battle almost killed him, and Okoth was dominated, and became the loyal servant of that which he hated. The Slayer of the Dead was ultimately promoted to become the war chief of the fortress at Cirith Ungol, successfully defending it against the rogue Nazgul. I still think he's probably going to betray Talion. Yeah, we read all this during the main story, if I remember correctly, unless there's anything new. Nope. Same with... I don't think we read about Hellhawk. Or maybe we did. I think we got all this read. I don't remember. Okay, the Light of Galadriel. This is something that I need to read. The power of light. May this light a path through the darkness of Mordor. In times of great need, Galadriel turns to highly skilled warriors who are known as blades. There is only one Blade of Galadriel active at any time, and they are gifted with a powerful gauntlet known as the Light of Galadriel. Blades receive the gauntlets when their assignment is given, and it is only relinquished when the task is complete. The Light of Galadriel has been handed down from one blade to the others for centuries. The gauntlet is infused with the light of Eredril, and in Latrell's care. It is enhanced with the power of the new ring crafted by Celebrimbor. And Talion, whomever bears the gauntlet gains the ability to harness light and unleash it upon their enemies. This light is so powerful that it can repel the might of the fearsome Nazgul. It also grants its bearer the ability to heal their wounds and perform other feats. Is that the tree or the thing that was the sun the first? I don't remember which was the sun first, the tree or the other thing. I know the sun currently is, what, a guy on a chariot? Whatever. I get mixed up with, because I know, Angelant ate the tree. And the other tree that was supposed to be the moon. The lawless, the outsider. I am not hindered by order. I am chaos. The lawless does not belong to any tribe. He is fervent in his beliefs that such arbitrary regimentation of the orcs run counter to their nature and is imposed upon the lower ranks by corrupt and controlling bosses. He sees chaos as the perfect state in which orcs should exist and is adamant that only when they shake off the shackles of order will they achieve their potential and subjugate their enemies. Until then, he fights the war on his own terms, fueled by hatred for other races and the imposed limitations on his own. So Sauron doesn't like him. Because that's the entire reason why Sauron's trying to take over the world, is to put things in order. Dark Lord of Mordor. Sauron has armies and he has the Nazgul, but his true power is knowing the weakness of his enemies. Originally an immortal spirit called a Marmir, Sauron is older than Middle-earth itself. From the beginning of time, Sauron wished to bring order to the world. He would do anything, though, through the power of his craft and his alliances. He joined the first Dark Lord, Morgoth, until a war with the elves eventually cast Morgoth out beyond the world. Sauron escaped and hid in Middle-earth, but he survived and has learned from his master. He would do what Morgoth could not. Morgoth also, I think, wanted to bring order to Middle-earth. Also, if I remember correctly, Morgoth is more powerful than Sauron because he's like a higher, like, I think he's a Valar or whatever. I don't remember. I just know that there, like, is a hierarchy. But Morgoth is like a higher immortal spirit than the Sauron. I think Sauron's on equal with Saruman and the other wizards. As the immortal spirit. Sauron formed an alliance with the elven jewel smith Celebrimbor, and together they created the Rings of Power. In secret, however, Sauron created the One Ring to dominate all the others. Sauron poured much of himself into the One Ring, which made him more powerful but also more vulnerable. After the One Ring was lost, Sauron's ability to take physical form became limited. He has returned to Mordor and rules his armies from the shadows of Barad-dûr. If he has not stopped, he will assume physical form once more, and his armies will not be contained within Mordor any longer. But yeah, Morgoth. I don't know if this is canon, because I think it's just said that this is a possible future for Middle-earth, is Morgoth will return to Middle-earth. I know it's not that, like, canonic, because we can't have, like, the canonical ending anymore. But yeah, it's a possible ending, like a possible future. It was in, like, some of his, like, stuff, Tolkien stuff, but never published. There's some ideas that he had and then put together, but yeah, the basically it was like kind of like a Ragnarok style end of the world type deal. At least how it starts, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the entire thing. It has been I saw stuff about this like a year or two ago. I don't remember. I could probably find the videos and do some more research into it. Sauron, therefore. The stranger bearing grifts? He's bearing a griffin! That is Sauron's way. He spills poison into the ears of those who will listen. He is the Lord of Gifts, the Master of Treachery. While Sauron was hiding in Middle-earth after Morgoth's defeat, he took on the form of the handsome Lord of Gifts. In this disguise, he taught magical techniques to the elven artisan of Eregion, including Celebrimbor, with whom he formed an alliance. They shared a common purpose and believed that together they would bring order to Middle-earth and restore a world abandoned by the gods. For her part, Galadriel distrusted this visitor, but Celebrimbor had found a kindred spirit. Together they forged the Rings of Power, but Sauron secretly made a ring to control the others. The One Ring. When Sauron donned the One Ring, the elves discovered his scheme. Sauron abandoned his disguise and went to war with the elves. Despite periodic setbacks, Sauron's power increased until Isildur kept the One Ring from Sauron's hand, destroying his body and dispersing his spirit. 9 mortal... is this the same? Yeah, I think this is the same as they were, these last two might be the same. Yeah, I think it was everything... Yeah, I think Sauron and everything down was the same. Whoops! But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, and in the next, I am... probably going to go after Da Vinci over here. Or maybe we'll do the Thrall. So, I'll see you all in the next.